Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
From the gun, it's Jones. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jonathan Bernard. He gets in there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready now for their 2nd drive. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Jones now on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Jones. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Mario Douglas. It's a gain of 5.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Dolphins first.
Here's Barkley. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. He takes off.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
15 yards. And a 49er first down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll have it across midfield down at the 46-yard line. They'll break the 100. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. 3-all is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Incomplete.
The shotgun. They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it. And coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Here's Gabriel. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. John Mechie. Touchdown, 49ers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the 49ers take a 10-3 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Open man, Xavier Hutchinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
10 yards.
On first and 10, it's Minshew. That's swung out to Krosky-Merritt. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10.
A run out of the gun. Krosky-Merritt. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Throwing is Minshew. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
4 brings up third and 11.
Minshew going to look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35. A win here for our visitors, the 49ers, as they start things out with a victory.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.